Hello, fans, friends, and followers. Here we are once again, back on Civilization 6, Civilized or Not. This is Chapter 4 of Hungary, Bully the Bully. Here's my intro. Hungarian Empire joins the world stage with Matthias Corvinus. From humble beginnings, you have shown remarkable growth. Leave your bronze for iron and rule of horse and sword. The sky above begins to reveal its secrets, a collection of heaven that uplifts our hearts and guides us to foreign shores. Mighty Matthias, your feats at arms are matched only by the depth of your knowledge. Let your mighty black army serve as your strong hand on the battlefield, both as sword against your enemies and as shield protecting your faithful people. And ages to come will utter your name in awe. That's the basics for Matthias Corvinus, the king of Hungarian Empire. He's got features like the Raven King, where levied units gain an ability in giving them +2 movement and 5 combat strength. It costs 75% less gold and resources to upgrade the levied units. If you levy troops from a city-state, you receive 2 envoys with that city-state. Also getting the Black Army a unique unit when the castle's technology is researched. Pearl of the Danube, 50% production bonus to districts and buildings that are constructed across a river from the city center. With the Black Army and the Hussar, also getting the Thermal Bath, a unique building. I'm not sure what that includes. We'll see in the game. Thanks for joining me. So, as we continue here in Chapter 4, we are continuing shortly after Chapter 3 ended. As you all remember, I was short of starting a war with China. I had not started yet, but I have developed to a point where I'm nearly ready. Don't forget, the one thing I'm waiting for, the biggest aspect that I need for my war, is troops from the levied city-state. I'd previously decided I was going to go with Venice, which is the city-state to my right, to the east of me, not Kandy, which is north. So prior to starting war, I'm continuing to develop my civilization. As we've noticed, I'm moving some troops around. Got this barbarian camp over there that I'm nearly about to clear. The other side, there's Venice, land I've explored. Got some ideas where I'm going to put some cities. And a barbarian scout near Kandy. That could be bad, depending on where that scout camp is. Got a worker here looking to probably put the farm on this floodplains. Looking back and forth, see what my best. Oh, I put the horses down. Put the pasture on the horses. Bought me another one with my faith. Continuing to move troops to get to China, or surround China. There we go. So I'm going to build that farm there in the floodplains. Adopted people of Hungary build after a natural disaster. So I've had that flood there in the city before, like 2 episodes ago, when the city was flooded on that river. So now I got a era bonus because I built in that city after the flood. As we can see, I've got a couple archers, got a spearman, got a catapult, got theology here for new government policy, or completed the government civic, Almost got that Petra done. Actually, no, not almost. Looks like it's another 30-something turns away. Looking to see how I can boost that. I think I go and get me purchase with faith another builder here. It's only 105 faith. Oh, no, actually the missionary. I should have done the builder. Spent an envoy on next city-state again. For a while, those are the only 2 city-states I really knew of. So I only focus my envoys on those two that I have. Eventually you'll see me explore beyond my island once I get a navy. Still way out of the picture. Good, my spearman, or my, spearman killed that barbarian there. Still got another barbarian over there to worry about. Still yet to levy. It's coming though. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Pericles will be my friend, or I'm going to at least try to offer a trade to him. See if I can get something out of him. Offer him my sugar or my rice. See what he wants to give me. Counter offer. Remove. I never go with daily gold. If you guys ever see me remove gold per turn, never rely on the AI to stick to their deal, because they usually will cancel early, which causes a lot of grief, but they'll do it anyway. So I always try to get as much gold as I can that turn and stick to that. Any of you play this and watching this. Oh, look, I can levy 330 gold. That helped, that gold deal with Pericles. So if I can levy, I take control temporarily. I got 30 turns on those units. As you just noticed, I have levied. So I get more era points with the Venus. I also gained 2 more envoys because I levied them with my special ability. So now I'm going to mobilize my troops, get them all in position. Times are peaceful. Temporarily, it's not lasting much longer. Another big part of my combat strategy is get that town converted, which I sent my missionary the wrong way. Oh look, I got a village, which I didn't even notice. Pericles, like civilizations that are not competing with others, I wanted to see what he was feeling about me. Seems I only got 2 city-states. He's obviously not disappointed in me at the time because he's friendly. He's got 3 missionaries. That's troubling. I'm glad they're going the opposite direction. Missionaries cannot fight in faith. They can defend, but they cannot attack. So I might have gotten that missionary to help defend or help stop them from moving. I need to upgrade that warrior to a swordsman. I think I was trying to figure out how I can get him back into my territory. Obviously gotta wait until the next turning. Good, I got the village. Keep exploring. Or do I bring it back home? Nope, I think he's still exploring. I think China's starting to feel some heat. China, I'm coming. I am coming for you. I want your head on a silver platter, China. Oh good, I'm going to get that warrior upgraded next turn. If I could afford it, I would have gotten Candy's military too, but I don't. Yes, I got a worker there. Use that worker to cut down some trees and build some mines, get some production boost. I want that Petra. Spoiler alert, I get the Petra, and I also put a harbor there, that city, where the Petra's going. I've become an industrial powerhouse for my navy. First signs of my navy come out of that city. He wants my iron. Initially I was going to refuse, but actually I use that to my advantage. So he's got a lot of gold. But I'm not giving him 20 iron. I'm going to cut it back to 10. Let's see if he can give me some good gold. Or what am I doing? Mutual open borders in iron? No, let's see if it can give me some gold. 100? Oh, come on. 100 gold for 10 iron is fair. He wants 3 gold for 3. I said no. Told you guys, don't rely on them. They will betray you. Alright, here in Buddha, I'm going to build some armies. I do need a battering ram. That is a boost in attack towards the city. Battering ram eventually upgrades to the siege tower, which I don't think I ever used in this game. I skipped the upgrade and waited until the siege tower eventually will upgrade to a medic. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what it does. Yes, I put the financier finally in Miskolc. Miskolc will become a golden powerhouse. Commerce-based powerhouse. Try to focus different cities on specific things. Meanwhile, still getting my troops down near China. Get the scout over here, see what else is coming. Bring in some more catapults. Still got another catapult coming down. Yeah, if you guys play chess, I kind of think of this as chess. On a much broader scale. Very much. Take chess and Chinese checkers, because you got to worry about multiple players. But in chess, you think about what your next move is. You're trying to think multiple moves ahead. In chess, you don't want to attack without having enough of an attack force to back up your attack. You don't just take a bishop and go and attack without having the queen and a knight to support it. That's what I am doing. I'm trying to get my pieces in play. I'm in the right spot. Convert? Yes. Snezjezgin. If that's how I even said it right. I made up the word, I still don't even know if I said it right. Zegedishin. Zegedishin. That sounds pretty funny, actually. Continuing to explore down here. Can't go much further. I could jump in the water and go around. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Once again, just as a reminder to all those watching, if you've watched my previous videos, same thing in effect here. I am recording the voiceover after the gameplay. And I'm watching it and recording it. So then I attach the recording to... That's hard to explain. Anyways, I'm recording afterwards. The voiceover takes place after the fact. Sometimes I'm clueless what I'm talking about. That's why I forget what was going on. As far as the actual gameplay, I'm about 10 chapters ahead of what you're seeing right now. I've already got about 10 other videos ahead of this. I just haven't got them produced. I play this almost every night. Got a Eureka for military science, I believe that was. So I'm looking at the Civilized, wanted to see what China has. Oh, I was looking at his wall. So I'm preparing to attack his cities. I want to see what the heck this wall does. So it offers a gold bonus, provides defense, gold adjacent segments. So the more walls he builds, he gets more gold per wall. I'm like, that's not fair. I gotta bring this down. So I end up, bringing that wall down sooner or later. Once you destroy the city, the entire wall will go, because it's a unique effect to China only. So if I take a city from China, that city will lose that benefit, that feature. Don't waste all your faith spreads on one city. Another mine. Good. Now that's down in just a couple turns. It was 33 turns a few turns ago. Now it's 21 turns for the Petra. Big production bonus. Eventually I'll chop a couple woods down too. Here is the battering ram. Again, ancient, I know, but it has a big bonus once it gets lined up adjacent to a city. All my adjacent melee combat troops that are adjacent to the battering ram get a bonus that they attack 100% of the wall versus, I think, 30%. China wants my horses. You know I'm about to declare war on you, and you're asking for my horses? Are you insane? I should go to war just for stupid requests like that. Sedged is starving. I am starving my people. How dare I? I shifted that around. If you notice that number was red, that means in 5 turns when it was a red 5 turns I would have lost one population. You gotta be careful how you shift your people around. You don't want to starve your people. But shifting them around, I took some off of production. So now it's up to 22 turns. Try to see if I can shift them around and get the most production, gaining the least amount of food without starving. Sometimes I do starve them. You gotta be careful how you starve them though. You gotta watch every turn, make sure that you're not gonna lose the population. I'm gonna bring this missionary over. Try to convert Venice. Try to position my troops to where the range are behind my melee. Because the melee will go first and they'll get adjacent to the city while the range can hit the city from behind the melee. So you'll notice how I move my troops. Even when the war starts, you'll notice I move my troops. I keep the range behind the melee. So I got 2 catapults coming in from the north, plus an archer and a spearman. What am I looking to discover? I gotta get construction down before I get to the stirrups. Once I open stirrups, then I'll open all those. Let's see what else there is. Only a few of those were open because of Eureka's. Once I get construction, I'll open all those research. I'm about to surround China with swordsmen, and he's still got warriors with clubs. This is going to be easy. Not to say because I know what's going to happen, I'm just saying that's going to be easy. Clubs? Wow. Bring my horsemen around. One good thing about the battering ram is it's not a combat unit, it's a support unit. If you notice the difference in the icons, the battering ram icon is a diamond. Any diamond unit, they're a support unit, so they are adjacent. Not adjacent, they are on the same tile as combat units. They share the tile, but they are on different plane. Different unit plane. It's hard to explain, but if you noticed how my combat units can share the same tiles as my religious units or my worker units, they're on different planes. The battering ram is a support unit, which is on a different plane. That's how that works. Get a governor soon? Almost all my troops are in place. Almost. We're getting there, people. Meanwhile, I'm going to chop that forest down. Got a good boost in production. Now it's down to 17 turns for the Petra. Meanwhile, get that battering ram moved. I'm going to join it to where it's linked up with the swordsman near Civilized. Another strategy there is that now they're linked together, so they both move as one. Another strategy I usually move all my units in position first, and then I go back to it and I use them to attack. You'll see what I do. So, what do I build in Buda now? Back to an army? I'm actually going to build a building. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put the next district or build an army. Yeah, I just went for the army. I don't want to plan out a district at the moment. Oh, okay, I do build a building. Move the horsemen. Wow, he drew his borders there. Oh, I got more barbarians coming. This doesn't look good. Yep, that horseback over. And the swordsman down too. Nope, I'm actually gonna keep the swordsman going towards China to the west. Well, I got a new barbarian camp up here in the shadows. Stirrups started. The horsemen I have will turn into knights. Stirrups discovered. That's the tactical view. It gives you a bigger bird's eye view of everything. You can see a strategic position and the angles and whatnot. Before I declare war, I continue to ask him again, as I've done in the previous video. I demand the city that I did not want him to develop. Then I denounce him. He's shocked that I denounced him. Tries to insult me, calling me an insect. So, just waiting for this to continue. This war is coming. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Oh, I can feel it. That beat just changed everything. Meanwhile, I got those barbarians coming in that I'll worry about. So now I gotta divide my forces. Stirrups will be done in 12 turns. That's going to take forever. That's what I'm talking about. All those research you saw come off the stirrups. Some I knew, some I didn't. Those I know I discovered simply through playing the game and getting, what do they call it? Discoveries. I got an envoy. I'm going to send an envoy to. Candy. Got plenty going towards Venus. Guess what? Not quite. Man City? Done. Done. That's it. That was it. Time to heat this party up. Time to bully the bully. See how I moved my troops in, then I started firing my range shots. Notice I can't quite destroy yet, so I'm going to fire the catapult. Bring in the swordsman, that should kill the swordsman. Now that my swordsman is flanking the catapult, my horse can do damage to the catapult. Does it quite destroy it? Not yet, but the catapult's weaker, so it's going to be harder for it to do more damage. I'm going to move my north flank in. Fortunately, I should have put the archer to the right. I wanted the catapult set up first. That's okay. Still got this barbarian I got to worry about. Swordsman and the battering ram are going to go continue east into Handen. The horsemen and the spearmen should be able to handle the swordsman. And as just notices a declaration of war. All those extra declarations are my ally city-states declaring war on him and his ally city-states if he has any. And then his ally city-states also declaring war on me as a result. I see my catapult cannot move. Color solid like that means it still has movement points available. But everybody else is faded out because they've already spent their movement. The catapult can't really go anywhere. It could go to the left, but that just takes it farther away. And leave it there. Next turn he can move and still fire usually. Now Gangzu is firing on my troops. Damaged my horse, but it's not dead. Andin fired on my archer. He's got other troops moving in. Barbarian attacked my spearmen. Should be an easy win after that. Buddha grows. It now has 20 people. So I finished that. Bring the horsemen in. I was hoping that I could capture that trade route, the caravan. Anytime you can capture a caravan, you steal their trade route from them. You destroy the vehicle so you don't continue to get gold, but you get a one-time gold bonus capturing caravans. So now that it's my turn, I've got multiple range units all able to fire, but I still can't use my archer. He's got to cross that river. That catapult can fire now. Of course I didn't yet, but I'll come back to it before the turn's over. Him up on the ground, fire the catapult. This archer, I believe, is going to fire on the other catapult. Nope, actually I think I'm going to get it with the swordsman. Yes. Bring that horse out. I don't want to lose him. I could get a bonus in health, but I'm going to move him first, get him out of range, then get the bonus. Anytime you can move and still get an upgrade, do it. Once I did the upgrade, he wouldn't move at all. I was hoping he'd fire on Andin, but the archer went to a swamp, which took his moves away. There's the last catapult. So in less than 2 turns, notice I've already got 50% of his walls down because I've got 3 catapults bearing down on that city. Meanwhile, Miskolc's got a scout, barbarian, which has noticed my city, has alerted. That's what the exclamation's for. Mentioned that in previous videos. Move this trade route to Sedged. Do we end turn? Yes, we do. See what China does in response. Attack my scout, trying to protect his trade route. China is going to fall. At least the 1 city, if not 2. Not sure why I do this, but I move him. I guess I was worried about losing that archer, and he wasn't there doing anything productive at the moment. to next turn I pillage that faith, or that camp with the elephants. Meanwhile, I'm moving the horse around to see what I need to intercept. If there's anybody I need to intercept, there's not. Bear down. All range can attack hand in this turn. Except I don't want that range right there. He's red. If he gets hit one more time, he's dead. He can't get a promotion, so I'm going to move him out of the way. And I cannot move the swordsman, but I can move the battering ram. More range. Continue attack. Yeah, see, I can't move. You can't fire with that range on the city, so I'm like, okay, move it. I don't know why. I should have kept him there. I should have put him in the hills, actually. Or I could have fired at the other city, but I didn't want him in range of the city by himself. So I moved it. I thought it was the best choice. Anyway. More catapults. Boom, boom, boom. Archers, boom. You notice the health of the city. Now the blue bar is gone. The health of the city is falling fast. No longer has any protection. Sending that trade route to my capital from Zedgen. Helps the production bonus for Zedgen. Now I'm down to 8 turns. Just what, 5-6 turns back was 33. You guys notice the difference, huh? We can shift more around. Got a loss of population at 27 turns the way it stands, but I'm okay with that. I'll have the Petra in 8 turns. Or less. The city fires on my swordsman. Survive the hit. Got a promotion with the catapult. I don't take it right now. He's healthy. Still got the range. Chance to attack. All range, bear down. Look at that city fall. I'm going to fall this turn. Talk about a hit. Nope, not quite. Yeah, don't look like I have enough yet. Soon. Faith. Okay, so faith. That's 79 faith from that Holy Site District. Alright, so we're going to put the swordsman. Now I'm going to plan my city. I'm going to develop Miskolc. I know I didn't do much to plan the Buddha city earlier. But I do have a goal for Miskolc. I want to get a district there. I'm going to go look at that wonder that I want. I want to see the details of what it requires. The Great Zimbabwe. But not only get a trade route and a unit, I get a huge gold bonus. 5 gold per turn. Plus I gain more gold, if you didn't notice. I didn't leave it there enough time. I get extra gold for every bonus resource out of this city to every international trade route, I believe. Or any trade route, possibly. I believe it's just the international trade routes. That's what I get from the Great Zimbabwe. You can't see it all right now, but I've got 2 different... Oh, I got rice, I got sugar. No, sugar's a luxury. Milk, which is cattle. 2 stones, those are bonus. The rice is bonus. Down below, I think there's wheat. It's out of the screen at the moment. Any bonus resource that doesn't have a luxury bonus, luxury to the civilization or production bonus, which is required for units. Bonus resources are just food or gold bonus. That makes sense to anybody. Anyway, for every bonus resource that this city has, every trade route will gain extra gold per bonus resource to international cities. So once I get the Great Zimbabwe built, it's a huge gold production powerhouse out of that city. So first I need the Commerce District, which I just planted. Out of the Commerce District, I need to have a bank, I believe. And then next to it, the Great Zimbabwe, which also has to be adjacent to the cattle, which is on the opposite side of where I just planted the Great Zimbabwe pin. You see, just above it is the cattle. So I'm reminding myself in the future, make sure that I do not lose that cattle. That's why I put the cattle pin. Usually I don't mark pins for map improvements that builders build. But that one I wanted to make sure I had. So he fired on me. I almost lost my swordsman. He's not dead. Gained some health because he's healing. Got the guild's policy completed. Or the guild civic. I haven't chosen the policy. I ignored that. Oh, I'm looking at new civics to go with. Civic service. Now I'm moving all my troops in. All range and bear down. Boom, boom, boom. Battering ram is adjacent. Look at that. He hits, he survives. He's not healthy, but he survives. And that city is gone. I could do it with him too, but I know that he's healthy, he can continue south. Handan has fallen. And to be more brutal, I raise it. Gone. Just like that. Oh, I'm a warmonger. Yeah, well, that's how this game goes. So now I'm going to get some of those healed. I'm going to put them in the behind the lines. All those that are healthy, I'm going to move them to the front of my lines. And again, I'm going to try to reposition them to where the melee units move first, where the range units will move behind them. And I'm going to wait till next turn where I can mobilize most of that. I might be able to, yeah, I'm going to spend his, get the grape shot so I get combat strength versus land units. Actually, no, I do defending. My bad. Catapults or any siege, especially later on in the game, they're weak on defense. So I usually choose defense, a bonus for the siege units as they gain promotions. Governor, I'm going to go with the Cardinal. I'm going to upgrade the Cardinal and give him laying on of hands. So my faith will help heal my troops as long as they are in that city. And it's a full health. It doesn't happen usually. It's a gradual gain. So it takes a few turns if a troop is really hurt. There it is, laying on hands. If my units have 1 hit point, which that was weak right there, you'll notice next turn they'll be fully healed. Both of those troops right there. But they got to be inside that city range. So the rest of them only gradual heal. We've got that horseman being attacked. I have him there as long as I can, just to see what I see coming. This swordsman's going to get a commando bonus. Looking at the rest to see what they do, but I like commando and amphibious. I'll get the commando first, and I'll go with amphibious next. I can't wait till I get elite guard at the bottom. Plus 1 additional attack per turn later on. Meanwhile, Arch is going to fire on the catapult. Catapult's going to fire on the catapult. Horse going to hit the catapult. It should take the catapult out. Yes. That arch is going to hit the city. Doesn't do much yet, but it helps. I believe I bring that swordsman that's hurt out. That's blocking everybody. I should anyway. Strategically, that'd be my best option. See? Next turn, look, my archer's healed, my spearman's healed. If you happen to notice. So that's a huge bonus for my holy city, healing my units instantly. Might take a few turns, get them out of the way, have to get them going over there, but for an instant heal, that's worth it. Archer units, when I do promotions on archer units, volley, always get an extra bonus on hitting ground troops. That includes anybody that's range as well as melee units, anybody on ground. Also any siege units, I believe, as well as any horse units. Cavalry, they call them. So any unit that's a ground troop, my archer with that volley promotion has an extra attack against. Oh, I moved the swordsman. I needed to keep him there so I get everybody else. Probably because I wanted to get him to the front line, but he needs to be healed first. Well, again, after the fact, can't do much about it now. So he's going to take that culture. Nice. Because I raided that culture district. So when it comes to districts, when you raid them, whatever the district provides for your city for the positive bonus, you gain that your bonus too if you raid that from somebody else. Trying to figure out why I couldn't move him, but I realized after the fact that the city has adjacency zone of control as well. I've got enough troops there. These guys aren't going to do much helping, so they're going to go up north and look for that barbarian camp that's near my ally. There's a new barbarian camp, if you guys remember me mentioning a couple turns ago, I pointed out. Oh, look at that. The Petra in 3 turns. And we'll have the Petra. Will it be done in time to see it be finished? Will you guys be able to see the Petra? Get him out of there. He needs to be healed. Built another mine there. Now it's 2 turns. Ooh. Can I move enough? I was hoping to move enough to see if I can get it done in 1 turn. But I think I realized I couldn't. And I'm back to figuring out what's happening with this battle. So I'm going to move these 2 range. The archer can't fire anymore, but the catapult had 1 turn left, so it could fire. That archer just went to the swamp, so it can't fire. Battering ram is now adjacent to the city. Almost all my range are ready to fire on the city. Next turn, all range will bear down. Ooh, that's going to be amazing. Except for the 1 archer. No, there's 2 archers that are too far back. They still won't be able to hit it. But next turn, I should be able to get guns out. I think you guys will see me take a second city. Almost just in time. We are almost finished with today's video. At least you guys get to see me introduce the war. My initial assault on China. We'll see how much longer that lasts in the next video or 2. Not quite done, but we are getting close. China's counterattacking. So now I gotta worry about this swordsman. He's across the river. Why I fired at the city? I should have fired at the swordsman instead. I do hit it with the archer. Yes, good. It's the swordsman. If I would have thought I had it, I would have hit him with the catapult as well. I would have been better off. If I take it, should. I could take it without any more range right now. I planned it right. I'm not sure what I did. I take it and then, yes. Very good. Now I can move other units there to hit that swordsman. Hopefully that swordsman gets hit. Yes, one more hit. There we go. Why I did that, I don't know. I should have just attacked it. I was worried about attacking over the river. Oh, he's got a catapult too. I see a catapult on the bottom of the screen. So Gung Zhao has fallen to me. What do I do with Gung Zhao? So I bring this force down. One turn left. One turn till the Petra is done. You see it? With the settler where I wanted that city in originally. I'll finally get that city there. Delayed by 20 something turns. Oh, look. End of the video. I'll finish that for you. I'll explain it. I did kill the city. I raised Gung Zhao. It was gone as well. Thank you all for watching Civilization 6, Gathering Storm. This is Chapter 4, Bullying the Bully. Till next time, have a good day. See you soon. Stick around to see how the war continues.